so important. The way you use your time is so significant to yourself. Check time at 11:30 and it's time for Economic Trend on Rock City 101.9 FM. I am Damilola Aroyeun. Governor Ibikune Amosun of Ogun State says the bidding by contractors for the over 50 semi-urban and rural project still continues. The governor promises that contractors will be mobilized to site of the project immediately the bidding ends. Amosun, speaking in Abeokuta at a meeting at the APC stakeholders, explains that the report of the bidding process will be submitted before the end of this month and the names of successful contractors will be published. Meanwhile, the governor has commissioned the first batch of the bulldozers to clear farmland to boost agricultural production in the state. The 10 bulldozers to be made available to farmers at subsidized rate, according to the governor, are procured with assistance from the Central Bank of Nigeria. 3 of Nigeria's refineries in Kaduna, Port Harcourt and Warri are now jointly producing 5 million litres of kerosene daily. Group Managing Director of Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, Dr. Makant Baru, made this known at a public hearing of the Petroleum Resource Downstream Committee of the House of Representatives in Abuja. He put the daily production level of the 3 refineries at 5 million litres, still far below the 8 million litres being consumed daily. Baru explains that the shortfall of 3 million litres is being imported by the product marketers. Nigeria spent about 7 trillion naira on the importation of goods and services last year. 1.9 trillion naira was reportedly spent on imported foods and drinks, 1.5 trillion naira on spare parts, 123.1 billion on shoes and clothes, and 399 billion naira on household items. Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment, Ajia Aisha Abubakar, who made this known, has lamented the low patronage of made in Nigeria products by Nigerians. Abubakar, speaking at the Northwest Zonal Flag Off Sensitization Workshop on campaign for patronage of made in Nigeria products and services held at Africa House, Kano Government House, stressed that Nigeria needs to motivate importers to do away with unwanted importation of foreign products. The minister says there is the need to motivate medium and medium entrepreneurs, SMEs, and assist them become formidable brands and celebrating them. These, according to her, would lead to a generation of massive employment, boost our culture and tourism sector, create wealth, reduce poverty, and increase the foreign exchange earning capacity of the country. Abubakar urged participants to carry the campaign for Made in Nigeria to places so that society would prosper. In his remarks, Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, who was represented by the Commissioner for Commerce, Industries and Cooperatives, Rabiu Ahmed Bako, urged Nigerians to constantly patronize local products for the industrial development of the country. African Independent Television and Repower Radio will shut down within the next 2 years due to a serious financial crisis. Chairman of Dar Communication, Chief Raymond Dokpasi, made this known to the shareholders at the company's 2015 and 2016 annual general meeting in Abuja. The operating profit of the company for the 2016 financial year, according to Dokpasi, is 2.13 billion naira against 1.5 billion naira in 2015. He blames the development on several factors, including the economic recession, increased cost of production, the naira devaluation, and sharp drop in the advertisement. The shareholders, in sympathy, rejected a bonus offer to stabilize the company. More of the federal regulatory agencies are to establish the branches in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, in August this year. Some of the agencies include National Food and Drug Administration Control (NAFDAC), Standard Organization of Nigeria (SON), and Corporate Affairs Commission. Acting President Yemi Osinbajo made this known in Abeokuta while inaugurating the Small and Medium Scale Enterprise SMEs Clinic. Osinbajo says opening of the branches of the regulatory agencies will be a one-stop shop for the registration and the issuance of approval and licenses for business concerns in the state. He thanks Governor Ibikune Amosun for his consent in establishing the agencies in the state. An estimated 2.3 million young graduates are scrambling for the 300,000 N-Power jobs under the Buhari Social Investment Program. About 200,000 young graduates are now engaged in the first phase of the N-Power job program nationwide. Acting President Yemi Osinbajo made this known while distributing tablets to those engaged in the program's first phase. Osinbajo says the 500,000 job target may be increased in the finance if the government improves. Ogun State House of Assembly has asked the state government to enforce the emission control from vehicles plying roads and factories in the state. The lawmaker says this will protect residents in the state from adverse effects of carbon monoxide and hydrocarbon being released into the atmosphere, especially with the new status of Ogun State as Nigeria's industrial hub. The House passes the resolution following a motion raised by Tunde Sanusi and seconded by Jimi Olukoya during the Assembly plenary. Supporting the motion were the Deputy Speaker, Kunle Oluomo, the House Majority Leader, Adeyinka Mafe, Adeyemi Harrison, Adebiyi Adeleye, Daniyi Oyedeji, and Razak Odunton. The Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has said that over 1.3 trillion naira in foreign exchange is being saved yearly from importation of 4 commodities: rice, wheat, fish, and sugar. Since the introduction of the Anchor Bros program (ABP) by the federal government, the Apex Bank similarly said relying heavily on food importation fuels domestic inflation, depletes foreign exchange reserves, displaces local production, and creates unemployment. The CBN Deputy Director and Head Anchor Bros program (ABP), Amina Humar, made this known at the launch of CBN Anchor Bros program in Kuje, FCT 2017 wet season farming. She said the program has linked 190,341 smallholder farmers with reputable millers for offtake of every grain and livestock produced. These, according to AIM, was undertaken in 28 states, and to date about 225,600 acres of farmland are being cultivated. Minister of Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Malam Muhammad Musa Bello also said although states that started the program earlier have recorded successes, FCT administration would, however, leverage their experiences and teething problems. He encouraged all stakeholders to play well their roles and also accept responsibility. Governor Willie Obiano has asked more Indigo to invest in the southeast region. The governor made the call while commissioning the state-of-the-art ultra-modern Stenel Mega Center in Oka, the state capital. The chairman of the Stenel Group, Stanley Uzochukwu, expressed delight that the luxury mega center is ready for business activities and to offer customers excellent services. The 1.5 million litre gas capacity plant strategically is located between the state-owned university, Nnamdi Azikiwe University (UNIZIK), and Anambra State Women Development Center along the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway. Governor Obiano thanked Uzochukwu for coming home to put Anambra on the path of development and assured him and other investors of enabling business environment in the state throughout his tenure as executive governor. The governor commended the businessman for his giant strides to have acquired the Chicken Republic franchise in the entire southeast region and for employing over 700 youth before the takeoff of what he describes as the first to non-mega complex where everything is available. The Stenel boss further disclosed that the Chicken Republic franchise, he has built the best and biggest Chicken Republic store with a drive-through in the mega center, Oka, and according to him, also available in the luxury mega center is a big farmers market with standby home delivery vehicles, French bakery, pharmacy store, automated car maintenance center, car wash, 1,000 seats capacity chapel, warehouse, supermarket, staff quarters, laundry spa, event center, and a whole lot of other products and services. A joint committee of the National Assembly and the State Houses of Assembly have rejected a proposal for a life pension for the presiding officers of the National Assembly and the State Assembly in 1999. The lawmaker objected to the proposal in Lagos at a retreat organized by the Special Ad hoc Committee of the Senate and House of Representatives on the amendment of the 1999 Constitution. The retreat being attended by members of the committee including Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu and House of Rep Speaker Lasun Yusuf and majority leaders of the 36 state House of Assemblies. The retreat, however, approved financial autonomy for the State House of Assembly and the funding of the National Assembly from the consolidated reserves. International Fund for Agricultural Development Program (IFAD) says it is optimistic that Nigeria will not import rice in 2018. The international organization says from all indications, Nigeria is moving towards becoming self-sufficient in rice production. The IFAD Country Program Officer in Nigeria, Dr. Odomena, gave this indication at the 5th IFAD supervision mission in Niger State. According to him, considering the massive investment in rice production in the ongoing 2016-2017 farming seasons, farmers in Nigeria this year will produce more than 3 metric tons of rice to sustain the country till next planting season. If the pace is sustained, the IFAD Country Program Officer says Nigeria may become rice exporter next year. Without it on Economic Trend on Rock City 101.9 FM. Economic Trend will come away again on Friday at 11:30. I am Damilola Aroyeun. Good morning and thank you for staying tuned.